Hi there, this is Stephen Gardner, best-selling author of A Bridge Over Troubled Wall Street and Taming Wall Street. And I wanted to share a story that's actually in this book on page 47. In my book, Taming Wall Street, I share over a dozen examples of real-life clients and situations where they have used their life insurance plan to their advantage. They've been their own source of financing. And I wanted to share one of those today. I have a doctor that lives on the East Coast, and many years back we started a plan where he was putting in $1,000 a month, and he's been putting that in consistently, never missed a month, and had tens of thousands of dollars built up over time. And he had always been working for somebody else, and decided that it was time for him to go out on his own and start his own eye doctor clinic. And so he started working with the banks, and he contacted me and said, hey, they're asking about taking a first position on this and using it as collateral. And so we went through some of the details of the policy just to remind him of how it works. And I had to go through, after all these years, he had forgotten about that he could just use that money to his advantage. And so what we did is we set him up with a 5% loan. He was able to borrow out about $30,000 for a down payment towards his clinic. And this appeased the bank. It eased the burden of the loan. The interest rate was a little bit better. And they were able to use his policy as collateral, and he was able to use the cash value in there. So now that he's up and running, 18 months later, he's up and running, that money just flows from his business. He makes that payment, he gets to write off the interest for the business loan, and then he sends that back to his policy, and he's rebuilding his nest egg for retirement. And so it's just one more way that he's able to sock a little bit extra money away from his business over into his plan and get some tax write-offs while growing that money completely tax-free. And he's protected all along the way on that bank loan and taking care of his wife and the kids that he has. So anyway, just a cool transformation story. When I first met him, he had student loans and that was really his focus, but he knew, man, I got to get saving. I got to get saving. And we had come off of the Great Recession. And so he was real hesitant to go into the market. His brother had lost a bunch of money. And so we ended up going the safe route into one of these insurance contracts that I describe in Taming Wall Street. And so anyway, I just want to share this cool story. Went from being an employee to being the employer, and now they're doing really well. He's making more money than he was before, and he's paying that back, and the bank's happy, he's happy, his family's happy. And so anyway, just wanted to share that story with you. You can check it out in Taming Wall Street on page 47, just one of over a dozen stories of real-life clients. So if there's anything I can do to help you in your financial journey, please reach out to me at Stephen with a PH at yourbridgeplan.com. Otherwise, thanks for checking out today's video.